Stephanie White told how to avoid Caitlin Clark mistakes of Fever predecessor. Lisa Blutter gave Stephanie White valuable advice on how to properly utilize Caitlin Clark on the Indiana Fever this season. Shortly after the end of the 2024 WNBA season, the Fever announced it would be parting ways with Christy Sides, who was quickly replaced by White. Since then, White has been doing what she could to help unlock another level of Clark's play, at one point comparing the star guard to Steph Curry. Considering the moves Indiana made during the offseason to surround Clark with a championship-caliber team, expectations are high for the Fever to make it further into the playoffs. However, for the team to get to where they want to be, Blutter, Clark's former head coach, shared a piece of advice for White this season. When asked about how White can best utilize Clark, Blutter said simply to ESPN's Holly Rowe, "Well, sometimes let her go. Sometimes, she knows when she feels it, let it happen." Blutter's advice to the newest coach of the Fever is similar to how former San Antonio Spurs head coach Greg Popovich first saw his relationship with Basketball Hall of Famer Manu Ginobili. In 2016, Popovich admitted that he had to resign to the fact that the best way to get Ginobili and the Spurs to succeed was to let the star play the game his way. "I was so stubborn," Popovich said in an interview with ESPN. "I had to rein him in. Oh, you can't turn it over. You can't shoot those shots. All that purist bulls." He also told top assistant coach Mike Budenholzer, "I don't think I can coach him." In the end, Popovich understood that what Ginobili was doing was effective, even if it didn't conform to how the Spurs head coach saw his offensive system being run at all times. "You realized there was more positive than negative. He's a freaking winner. I came to the conclusion that I had to be more his way than my way," he added. It appears as if White already is accepting that the best way to utilize the star guard is to let her play like another star guard in Curry. Speaking to reporters regarding the shots Clark takes, she replied, "That's just who she is. I mean, nobody tells Steph Curry not to take good shots, right? When you've put in the work and you know your range, that's part of what makes her special. It's not just the distance, it's the timing, the feel, and the confidence. You don't coach that out of a player like her." Considering the increased presence around the Fever, White also claims she will do what she can to protect her star and the rest of the team from the outside noise threatening to tear down the team. "And we talk about that," she said. "Certainly, we're not shying away from the position that we're in, but we also have to create layers and boundaries around ourselves. There's a lot of stuff outside the building that happens, there's a lot of stuff inside the building that happens."